y'all, it's Michelle from Monkey's Creations. Come on in. I'm gonna get y'all pulled up. I can see your comments. Sorry, didn't finish my sentence there, did I? Of course, there go the dogs. Hey, y'all. What y'all been up to? An avalanche of ribbon over here. What's up? Hello. So we're gonna do a little witchy witch. Some of y'all wanted to see my rendition of the witch gnome. So I came up with something. I am feeling a little better. My get up and go is still gone. But I'm trying, y'all. I really am. I'm not used to being down, especially this long. But whatever this is, definitely kicked my butt, and it's still kicking it. But I'm trying to fight back. But I don't have a lot of energy to fight, y'all. Oh goodness. So I will share all of the links to everything I got to make this. So we are going to be using this green loopy yarn. It's the closest I could get to like a witchy green. Still not my favorite, but I think it's going to work. Okay. And of course, that little thing that y'all kept wanting to know what it is the little nose. So I'm alive. And then we have the hat. So what I did was I took the hat. No, it's not COVID. I did get tested, so it's just a regular butt kicking cold, y'all, like I ain't never had before. Okay. I don't know. But what I did was I put the hat over to determine how far I needed to go down for the bottom part. Okay. So depending on what hat you get, you'll just have to test it and see how far down you're going to need to go. Okay. So let me bring y'all down. So I have loaded, because of my hat, how do these start? One, okay. So 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, and 5. So depending on your hat, yeah, I'm trying to get through it, y'all. I did take a nap today. So we're gonna load all of these, and I think if I measured correctly, that's gonna, well, shoot, we may need to go up one more, but we'll get there. So let me show y'all. So I did get this loopy yarn from Amazon, and all I did was take my measure buddy to 10 inches, and I just measured it. So there's 1, 2, and then snipped it off, and then take it out and put it right in your zip tie. Okay. I'll try, y'all. Trying. It only took me about 3 hours to prep for this live. I ain't even gonna lie, it took me that long, y'all. Because I'd have to sit down and just relax. Okay. So there's 1, 2, and then cut it. And then stick it right in that zip tie. Now I do have most of these already done, so let's go ahead and put in the rest of these, and I still have a couple left that I can do if somebody comes in and needs to know what I did. Okay, so I did all of these and I just rubber banded them together. Yeah, you can use chunky yarn. Of course, you can use whatever you want. I did it, so essentially it's 40 inches. So I did So I start here at the top, so there's 10, 20, 30, 40, and then cut it. Okay? Yeah, it did. It took me like 3 hours. I just couldn't do it. Normally I can just bust it out, but y'all, whatever this is it's kicking my butt. It's doing a good job. I don't really know, because I've kind of kept myself away from him. But I hear he had an awesome time. They did come here last night, but I stayed in my room while he was here just because I don't want to get him sick until he went to bed, and then I came back out. But no, it really doesn't matter which end you put in your zip tie. Just as long as you get all of it in there. Yeah, I do sound a little better for sure. But I just don't have any energy, y'all. Like, if I let myself, I could go to sleep right now. So what have y'all been up to? I feel like I've been away forever. And I have so many projects. Y'all wouldn't believe the number of Amazon boxes that I have sitting around of projects that I want to do with y'all. And this is just getting in my way. Yeah, I did go get tested. So it's not COVID. It's just a cold. I see it's interrupting y'all. I apologize. When I see it interrupt, I'll stop what I'm doing. But it's pretty much the same right now. No, I haven't done much of anything. I did manage to get some orders to the front door this morning, but even that took a lot out of me. So this one, it took, this pack came in a bundle of 4, and it looks like we're going to use just about all of it. And I honestly don't remember how much it was, but I will post all of the links. Alright, so there's our last row, but I don't have very much of this yarn left, so I think just to use it all up, let's see how many more we can get out of it. There's one. I mean, I'm not going to leave this much. I would just end up throwing it away, so I might as well use it to let me go ahead and grab some more zip ties. And I'll just start by just one on each side until we see how many I actually have left. Are y'all like me? Would you just throw this rest out, or would you save it for something? I generally only leave my live videos on here for 24 hours, and then they get deleted, but they are always on YouTube. No, one skein will not work. So whatever this is, I don't even know how much a skein usually is, y'all. But this is 15.8 yards, and I used 4 of these. Now, if you wanted, you could probably use less and still get it pretty full. But because I really didn't know, I just used it. But now that I see it, you could actually use less. You might even get away with just putting 2 on there. You would have saved it, and see, I would have just thrown it away. Yeah, you could definitely skip the bottom row. You don't need it for sure. so you can see it. So that's what we have so far. And we'll definitely have to trim up the bottom here. You're a pack rat? So you could probably definitely get away with just putting 2 in each one. You're probably still going to need at least a couple of these though. So it really just depends. Bring you back down. So let's get our hat. And I realize y'all can't see a lot right here. Lay it back down. And then the nose I got from Amazon as well. But I'm afraid it's going to get sucked down in here too far. It's just going to look like somebody's flipping somebody off. But we're going to use it until I can figure out something. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take, I don't know what size this would ship in, probably just like any other 24 by 24 by 6. So I'm going to put a hole on the side of the nose. And that's what we'll use to attach it to the board. Now, because it wants to close up on me, let me see where I want this. I want it about right here. I'm going to make sure that I get it, so I'm going to keep it open. I'm going to do one on this side and then this one on this side to pull it apart so that it's open, if that makes sense. I'm not gonna make sure I'm on the. I'm not gonna pull it too tight yet. I want to get it secure in there. Yeah, you can definitely get some styrofoam for sure. I got my glasses over. I don't know if a 22 by 22 would work. I don't know. I mean, we're already at 28, so. back. There we go. So there we go. Quick and easy. And then you can add, you can paint up the hat. You can add some spiders to the hat. Put some spiders in her hair or her beard, whatever you want to call that. But I definitely need to, actually I'm not going to pull that nose tight because I am going to get something so that it sits up and doesn't get sucked down into it. But then just decorate your hat. I'm going to do all that today because I'm about at my limit. And then what I would do is I would just take and punch a hole right here. Let me bring y'all up. Right here in the hat. Actually, I would probably do it in the back. Just poke 2 holes and take it. Let me just do it so I can show y'all. Let me make sure I'm in the backpack. Right, doesn't want to cooperate with me. And then just run it through those holes. And you can use black, but it's on the back, so it really doesn't matter. Okay, and then just attach it that way. And you can stuff the hat as well if you wanted to make it a little more poofy, but it stays sitting kind of poofy already. But if you just wanted to be sure that it didn't get smushed or whatever, you could definitely do that. Okay. So I will post all of the links, and I'll get this hat probably decorated. Not today, for sure, y'all. I'm already at my limit. But we'll get it decorated probably tomorrow, and I'll post pictures. But I will go and add all the links to everything that I used. If y'all are in the VIP group, I will be there tonight for Wreath critique. So I will see y'all then. Bye, y'all.